Literally where the city meets nature. Just finishing my ice cream from these beautiful Victorian houses. Waiting for the bus. We walked a couple minutes up from Molly Moon's down there to the 2 bus stop. Getting our coffee in the morning. What did you get?
Mystery mocha.
Nice try. Can't wait to try it. I cannot believe you can bring a car on one of these things. So apparently it's free to come back from Bainbridge Island to Seattle because of the ticket we purchased to come here. But if you were only coming from Bainbridge Island to Seattle, then you had to pay. But it was only like $9. It was really cheap.
TV shows are capturing. I know I must get it right. Must got back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night is the same.
This is gonna be Olympic National Park in one day. So we left from Seattle 8 in the morning. We stopped for coffee in one area, and then we stopped in Port Angeles for like a little lunch. It was like 11:30, and now we made it to Lake Crescent. We just stopped on the side of the road. Oh my god, it's stunning. It was like 30 minutes from Port Angeles. We were like, why not? We wanted to go to Sol Duc. It would have been out of the way because we want to go to Hoh National Forest. I don't think I'm saying any of these right. Marymere Falls is actually more on the way. It's like 30 minutes away from Port Angeles, and then from Marymere is another couple hours to the rainforest. And then after that, we can go through Forks, have a little Bella Swan Twilight moment, and then we can actually go to Ronaldo Beach for sunset. That is the game plan. You can literally see your reflection on the water. It's so clear. It's like a Bob Ross painting. Phone.
No.
Don't drop your phone in there. Wow, look at the clouds.
Running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know.
We just went to the restroom, and we're gonna take this trail. It's 1.5 hours. Should be like less than 2 miles round trip. We're right here at the ranger station. We're gonna go all the way down to the falls. And the station is like closed right now for the season. I guess they close after the summertime, but it looks like it's pretty easy.
All of my problems, I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This
We made it to the Spruce Nature Trail in the Hoh Rainforest. It's about 1.5 miles, like less than 2 miles for the whole thing to make the loop back to the parking lot. So really easy, and we're supposed to get views of the river and also like the trees too. The other one was like the Hall of Moses, if you wanted to see more of the moss growing and hanging and stuff. We also went through Forks, Washington, so if you're a Twilight fan, it was screaming, playing like the whole Twilight soundtrack, like Decode and ho 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 ho, and just the whole vibe was just great. We're really nature girlies right now.
be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's going.
And the water was like foaming, maybe because of how cold it was, and then you can kind of see the arches in the background, but really cool. It's getting folklore, Taylor Swift vibes, like in the woods. We're gonna make it to Port Angeles in like an hour and a half. That way we can get some dinner and then make our way back to the city. That way we get in a reasonable time, since tomorrow we're going to Portland.
Get through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know.
Secure the goods, my favorite matcha. Just the waterfront park here. We're overlooking, we just kind of walked on this bridge, so I'm sorry for the noise. by the Doe Zone is definitely the area you want to be more. It's by the waterfront. There's a beautiful trail. You have a view of a mountain in the distance and all the bridges that they have here in Portland. To talking to a lovely saleswoman, Laura, in LV in the Pioneer Square, or Pioneer Place, where all the luxury stores were. She taught us a lot about how everything kind of went south like 10 years ago when different politicians came into office, like the mayor and the governor. Things started to go downhill, so it was really sad to see how clean the city was and how pretty, and then it kind of went downhill with crime and drugs being legal. It's the only state in the country where drugs are legal to use, it's decriminalized. So this area definitely would say much better. I would say come to Seattle or Portland as your hub, like you fly into and rent a car, but then I would say that you want to spend most of your time in the nature or outside the downtown area. Waited about 20 minutes in line for the Cafe St. Bread. It was delicious. I got a nice chai, the cardamom bun, and also like a little glazed donut looking thing. Delicious. It was raspberry filled. And just walking around the University Village area, it's so gorgeous. Well, of course I found my favorite neighborhood in Seattle as I'm about to leave and literally going to the airport. It's so clean, so pretty, especially now that it's fall time. Seattle is a dream in the fall time. Like, you have to come here October. It's gonna be a little chilly, like I'm in a puffer jacket and like a layered, and it might be a little rainy, but we've got so lucky this week with the most beautiful weather, and I wouldn't want to be here when it's really hot. I don't know, just I don't like walking around traveling when it's like super hot and sticky, but I also wouldn't come here later because it might get cold, and then if we'd gone to the mountain, it would have been like snowing and icy on the road. But I think we came perfect timing. It's just stunning in Fremont. And it's so crazy that you have to go like 10 minutes outside of downtown for it to be like no homeless people and just like safe. I had the best sandwich, one of the best sandwiches of my life at Paseo. It's the Caribbean Grill place in Fremont. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. I mean, I'm telling you, it was just amazing. Like, it was pulled pork, basically. Stunning. Really good meat portion. You could definitely split it with 2 people, and it was 15 bucks. And I'm taking the 5 bus right down towards downtown Seattle. It's gonna drop me off like basically like 5 minutes away from my hotel. So close to Pike Place Market. I'm gonna go to Nana's Green Tea. You could easily get to Fremont taking the 5 bus north towards Fremont. So definitely like this area much better. And the bus coming from University Village to Fremont was so safe. Just people my age. Nothing like I had the experience the first day I was here in downtown.